Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel here. Let me just check the sound settings. Make sure everything looks good. Doesn't look too bad. I think we'll just leave it where it's at. So, this is your host ID Jester. We're back with part 2 of Arkham Horror here. Hopefully you watched part 1. We only played a couple rounds, but it takes a while to get set up, explain what's going on, intro all the characters and everything, and intro the ancient one. In this case is Shub-Niggurath. So, yeah. So we completed the heroes' turns, but now we have to start a new round with the environments and the game. I did get a chance to adjust your camera instead of coming kind of over here in the corner. You're more centered now, so you can see a little bit more of the player board. So that was good. Hopefully a good change for you guys. We've got a new card that we need to get. And we are ready to rock and roll, I think. We do have an environment still in play, which we'd like to get rid of. One is, let's see, a gate is going to appear at the witch's house. The witch's house. Okay. And it is going to be the Abyss. Ooh. The Abyss. And the witch's house. Boom. We'll hold on to that. But a monster also comes along with it. Again, I will just shuffle these up, not looking. Cultist. Okay, well, we can deal with the cultists. Okay. This one's got a lot of text, as you can see. We're going to have to go through it all now. Okay, well, first of all, monster movement. We only have one monster on the board, which is this, and he will move to the French Hill Streets. And I think all the other monsters were killed by our good friend Joe Diamond there. On dealing effect, place one clue token on this card at the end of every Mythos phase after the first. Anytime a player attempts to use a common item, whether by applying its bonuses to combat or exhausting it or discarding it, rolling a die, on a roll of 1 or 2, it falls apart before it can be used and must be discarded. If a player discards a common item while in the outer world, return this card to the box. Each player gains 2 clue tokens. Fail. If there are ever 5 clue tokens in this card, return it to the box. All common items in play are discarded and the common item deck is removed from the game. That is an ongoing effect, which I think Joe Diamond, remember Joe here, if I bend the camera up just a little bit, Joe Diamond is in another dimension, so he could do this for us this turn. So that's pretty good, but no clue appears. Place a clue token on this card at the end of every Mythos phase. Boom. After the first. Anytime a player attempts to use a common item, pass. If a player discards a common item, Joe, do you have a common item? He does have a common item, which is his 45 automatic. He's got an enchanted knife, which he could use. All right. Well, we're on to our Joe Diamond was our lead investigator. We're moving on to Ashcan Pete. Ashcan Pete is our new lead investigator for this round. All right. So we're just gonna. So we've only got a cultist here. Not too much of a threat, though. Where is Ashcan Pete? Ashcan Pete is right here in the Unnameables. Yeah, Ashcan Pete is going to do us a favor and try to get rid of this cultist immediately. So he needs a movement of 3. So I'm going to slide this up. So he's got a speed of 3, and he's going to, let's see, does he have something to fight that guy? You know what? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. What can Bob Jenkins do? Yeah, Bob Jenkins can take care of him. So, Ashcan Pete is, instead of moving this up, I think we're going to do the war. He is literally, Bob Jenkins has got 3 powers that are exhaust and spend movement points, make a lore -1 check. If you pass, draw a spell. He's got the same thing, but it's a -2, and you lose 2 sanity as well. And he's got the same thing, but this time you get a skill. So he needs a higher lore. His lore is maxed out at 3. So, movement points, huh? Yeah, that's another bummer because he's only got 2 movement points, so he can only do 1 of these every round. He's got a bunch of clues. I wanted him to get through one of the gates. We only have 1 monster. We have 1 gate down here, 1 gate here, 1 gate right there in Independence Square. All right, he's just going to stay. He's going to. Yeah, he would need. No, he's not. He's just going to stay in the Unnameables. That's fine. And he's going to use his Ancient Dome. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points. Making a lore -1. His lore is 3. -1 is 2 dice. If he can freaking pass this, he would get a spell. No, failed it. So I'm not going to spend any clue tokens or anything. He's just going to be done there. Bob Jenkins is here. Bob needs a movement of 2. Okay, so Bob needs a movement of 2. He's got... We'll move him to 2. And Bob is just going to go 1, 2 and go kill a cultist. So no will check. He is a +1 on the fight. He's going to use his shotgun, which is 4. +2 is 6. +1 is 7. He only needs one hit to kill the cultist, so let's hope he kills the cultist. Here's 6 dice. I would roll another one if I need to, but I don't. That's plenty. He's killed off a cultist. Good job, Bob Jenkins. That's the end of his turn. And Michael McGlenn is going to need 2 movement points now. And there he goes. And 1, 2, and he's going to go into the abyss, which is right there. And then for Joe Diamond, his move is just to move to the second quadrant there. So we actually have 2 guys out there in the abyss. So or in the outer worlds. In the outer worlds. Got 2 guys out there. One is in another dimension. That's Joe Diamond. And Michael McGlenn is in the abyss. So, alright, so that is all of our movements. Now we have encounters. So Ashcan Pete, he's going to have, and I will shuffle this up so you guys know. I have just got all the different, and I just shuffle them all together, and then we just shuffle and then find the first color that matches what we need. Alright, so he's in green. No. No, no. No, 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 no. Here's a green one. And he's in the unnameable. It's a dusty and decaying roll-top desk. You find a mysterious manuscript. If you read it, make a lore -1 check. So back to Ashcan. Lore is 3, -1 is 2. Yeah, he's going to read it. Let's roll 2 dice. Come on. Nope. If you pass, draw a spell. If you fail, the manuscript is nothing but the insane babbling of a previous renter. Stay here next turn reading it, but gain 2 clues. So he's going to be delayed. He can't go anywhere. Ashcan's going to stay there, which he wanted to stay there anyways. But he's going to gain 2 more clue tokens. Look at this guy. He's loaded with clue tokens. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, you need to get him through a thing. So he's got to stay there next turn. He can try to complete another one of his, the Ancient Dome, the Namicron, or the Cabal of Sabath. Complete one of those, and then just stays there anyways. So that worked out okay for us. I'm not going to complain. Bob Jenkins is not going to have an encounter because he's in the city streets. Then we go to Michael, and then we're done there, and we go to our last deck. We're going to do Michael McGlenn first. It is a red or a blue encounter, so Michael McGlenn, let's hope he does something good. The Abyss is not going to be easy. That is a green. That is red, and it's the Abyss, so we will have an encounter in the Abyss. The faces of those you have failed erupt from the earth around you, accusing, pleading, hating. Pass a lore -1. You need 2 successes. Lore -1. This is for Michael McGlenn, who is he can't get 2 successes. He's only got 1. If you only roll 1 success, you must either take the... Oh, okay, so we're going to have to roll it. He needs at least 1 success, otherwise bad things will happen. Oh my gosh. He will spend a clue to re-roll. Come on. No, he's going to spend his last clue, otherwise he will fail this. He failed. So he must take the harried and tainted cards. Oh boy. So there are these new harried and tainted cards. That was a bad card. So harried for Michael McGlenn. Upkeep. Before adjusting skills, you must make a will -1 check. If you fail, your focus is reduced by 1 for this turn. Discard this card if you're ever in a street or location with more than one monster. And tainted. Upkeep. When rolling to determine whether or not you keep a blessing or curse card, you must roll twice and take the worst of the 2 rolls. Discard this card if you're ever knocked unconscious. Wow, that's pretty brutal for Mr. Michael McGlenn. All right, next up is Joe Diamond. Joe is red, blue, green, or yellow, so whatever this card is, a monster appears. Okay. It's Yigith. He's in another dimension, so a monster appears. Let's hope it's not a bad one, because... Oh, I grabbed 2. Let's try again. 2 of them got stuck together. A ghost. Okay. So, he's physical immunity. Good thing he's got his enchanted knife. So let's look at Joe Diamond here. He's got a will of 3. -2 is only 1 dice. He's going to take 2 sanity if he fails this, which he doesn't. Nice job there. And then -3 to fight. He's got a fight of 2 plus 3 for combat. Magical weapon is 5. And physical immunity. No bonus, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So he gets no bonus by using the automatic. So he's going to have to use the enchanted knife. Good thing he got that. 3 plus 2 is 5. -3 is only 2 dice. We need a success, Joe. He got 2 successes. He kills another creature. And he will take that as a trophy. Alright. So that is all of the encounters. We go to the deck to see what happens. So a gate appears in the woods. So we have another gate. So all of a sudden we've got 3 gates on the board. Wait, the woods. Let's make sure. Yep, the woods is fine. There's no gate there. And we've got Rylith. Oh boy. Rylith is there. And of course it comes with a monster. Which is a Byaki. Oh boy. Okay, he's the only monster we have to deal with. Movements. Byaki is a circle. There's no circle, so nothing there. All monsters in locations are returned to the cup. Clue appears at Independence Square. That's up here, but there's already a gate. I don't think a clue. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure. Phoenix Knight's not here. Can a clue appear where a gate is? So this is technically Mythos. Oh, and right. We need to go to our ancient one. This is our third gate, so we need to do that. Almost forgot to do that. That's funny. Place clue tokens only if there's no open gate at the location. Okay, so no. Can't add that clue token there because there's already an open gate there. Draw Mythos cards. I'm just trying to see, because this says all monsters in locations are returned to the cup. Well, he's a monster that just spawned. He would be in a location. So, so you open gate and spawn monsters. Boom, we did that first. Open gate, spawn monsters. Then we place the clue token. We tried to place the clue token, but it's blocked because of that. Then you move monsters based on this. He doesn't move. And then you activate the Mythos ability. So that says all monsters in locations are returned to the cup. So he is going to be returned to the cup. Because he is a monster in a location. Oh, right. And we need to have one of our boys discard an item so we can get rid of this. Got to remember to do that. So that is done. Nothing else. Headline, resolved and discarded. Environment, place face up near the board. Rumors, apply no... Okay, so we're good. All right, so first player token is going to Bob Jenkins. Bob, you're up, my friend. What are you going to do, Bob? Bob Jenkins. He needs a speed of 3 to get through that gate. He needs a speed of 3, so he's going to move this up 1. And he's going to simply go 1, 2, 3 and get sucked through to Rylith, which is actually right here where his character card is. His character card, right here at the base. So he's going to come to Rylith here, right by his character card. Okay. So that's Bob Jenkins' move. Michael McGlynn is going to move a spot over in the abyss. Joe Diamond is going to come back from another dimension to right here where this gate is. And Ashcan Pete, all he can do is stand up because he can't move. So that was Bob. Ashcan, yep. Okay, so that's movement. So, but during his movement phase, he's going to exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a Lord check. He's going to try this again. And see if he can, if he passes, draw a spell. He passed! Oh my god, he passed. And we have a pretty big stack of spells now. I'm not sure if how many were added with the expansion. There's quite a few, I think. So he gets his spell, but Ashcan, whenever he draws from the common item, the unique item, or the spell deck, he can draw from either the top or the bottom of the deck, his choice, and Pete can always look at the bottom of those decks. So he's going to look at the bottom of this first. Find Gate, casting -1, sanity cost 1. Magical spell movement, casting exhaust to immediately return to Arkham from the Outer Worlds. Ooh, does he want to find Gate? He's got enough to close a gate, so I think he does. He's going to take that one off the bottom. He's going to take that one because if he can get through a gate, he can immediately cast that spell and come back. And then he's got plenty of clues to seal the gate. Okay. Encounters. So Bob Jenkins is in the Outer Worlds, so you do them second. Michael McGlenn is in the Outer Worlds, so we do him second. Joe Diamond is come back. Joe, where are you, Joe? Joe Diamond. He's going to bump up his lore. Right? And so he needs to close this gate another dimension. It's a +0. It's a +0. So he gets to roll 3 dice. I think his elder sign got moved over here to Ashcan Pete when I think he had the elder sign. That's why we wanted him to go through there, and it got moved over to Ashcan Pete for some reason. Sorry. When I have my keyboard here in between episodes, some of the cards got stuck on the bottom, and I kind of just set them back down where I thought they were, but I'm pretty sure Joe Diamond had the elder sign. All right, here we go. Joe Diamond trying to close the gate. Oh, God. You can just stay here and try it again, or you know what? He's going to spend 1 clue and roll again. Joe spends an extra bonus die when he spends a clue to add to a roll. So he's going to add this to a roll. So he's going to get 2 dice. Come on. Oh, if you use the elder sign to close and seal the gate, you don't even make the check? Really? Hang on a second. I guess, let's see what the elder sign says. When closing a gate, lose a stamina and a sanity and return this card to the box. You do not need to make a skill check or make any clue or spend any clue tokens to seal the gate. In addition, removing 1 doom token from the ancient track. Oh, there you go. So he loses a sanity and a stamina. Returns this to the box so it's out of the game. You don't need to make a skill check or spend any clue tokens to seal the gate. In addition, you remove a token from Shub-Niggurath. There you go. Well, that worked out really well. And we sealed this gate, so Joe gets a gate. And we would also remove any monsters that have this symbol here, but we have no monsters on the board because we keep murdering them as fast as we can. Thomas Harkless, good to see you. Phoenix Knight, thanks for coming by. Thanks for helping me again. Yeah, I got to pay attention to that stuff. Ashcan Pete will have another encounter in the green. No. No. Yes. The Unnameables. You see a warped mirror. If you look into it, you see yourself in another time and place holding an ankh in one hand and a sacrificial blade in the other. Your number of clue tokens doubles. But if you gain more than 3 clue tokens in this manner, you are cursed. Who is this? This is Ashcan Pete. No, Ashcan Pete. Ashcan Pete has got 2, 4, 6, 8. He's got 8 tokens. He can literally get 8 tokens. But he would become cursed. You see a warped mirror. If you look into it, you see yourself in another diamond blaze holding an ankh in one hand and a sacrificial blade in the other. Your number of clue tokens you own doubles. If you gain more than 3 clue tokens in this manner, you are cursed. Let's look at the curse card. Because it might be worth cursing for 8 clue tokens. Oh, yes. Right. When you see a location, you got to put down the tokens so you don't have any more gates spawn there. Otherwise, yes. Thank you, Phoenix. Once again, thank you. Oh, he doesn't think that's a wise decision. I'm looking for where are my curse cards? I put them somewhere, now I can't find. Oh, here they are, up here. Upkeep, you roll a die and discard it if you roll 1. When rolling dice, you only score hits on successes. If you're blessed, discard this instead. 8 clue tokens, though? 8 clue tokens? You don't think it's worth 8 clue tokens? All right, we won't do it. We will not do it. That's fine. All right, that is our Arkham encounters. Now we go to the Outer Worlds encounters. So first up is going to be Bob here is in Rylith. That is a red and a yellow. Red and a yellow. Red and a yellow. No. Red and a yellow. There is a yellow right there. Right, so Bob Jenkins. Other, suddenly you notice something that you had previously missed. Gain a clue token. Nice, Bob Jenkins. Gains a clue token. That's going to be helpful. Nice. Okay, that's it. For Ryloth, that was a very good encounter because it's not a very nice place. Now we have an Outer World encounter with Michael McGlynn. Michael McGlynn, he's in the Abyss. That is red and blue. That's twice as bad, I think. No? Blue. And once again... that will be other. Something followed you in here. If there are any monsters in the same location as gates you entered, they appear. If they are not defeated, they remain in their. If they are not defeated, they remain in their. Oh, okay, good. Well, guess what? There's no monster. Ha ha ha. Something followed you in here. If there are any monsters in the same location, so he went from the Abyss. You can see there is nothing over there. At the Abyss, that monster got swept away because the event said all monsters and locations disappear. If they're not defeated, they remain in their original location. So that is great. That is, wait a minute. Bob is going to discard something here. Bob is going to oh my god, I hate to do it, but he's going to discard the dynamite. He's going to discard the common item, the dynamite. And we will get rid of Return to the Old Ways. If any player discards a common item while in the Outer Worlds, return this card to the box, and each player gains 2 clue tokens. So, we'll start with Bob Jenkins. 2 clue tokens. 1, 2. As can Pete. You get 2 more there. Joe Diamond, you get 2. And Michael McGlynn, you also get 2. And then this goes back to the box. So we've finished the rumor by discarding a common item. The reason I decided to do that is because he's got the Tommy gun, which gives him, where is it? +6 to combat. So the dynamite's a one-time. It gives him +8, and he's probably never going to use it because he's got this nice weapon that he can get +6 on. Okay. That is the round, correct? That is the round, so we start the Mythos phase. The Mythos phase, the Black Cave right here. So we got a new gate appearing. City of the Great Race. In the Black Cave. The environment goes away. Yay, our environment goes away, which was us not being able to get stamina back because we got a new environment. So the Black Cave, then we get a monster as well. Let's do this in order now so we know what we're doing here. And, oh no. Physical resistance at Nightmarish 1. It's a Dark Young. Ugh. Okay. He shows up. Alright, so it's sunny and clear environment weather. Sneak checks. Arkham penalty of 1. Will checks are made with a +1 bonus because it's sunny and clear. If the Haunter in Darkness is in play, which it's not, return to the cup. If the Hunter in Darkness enters play, return to the cup and draw a different monster. And a clue appears at the Hib Roadhouse. Hib Roadhouse. Hib, where are you, Hibs? Hibs Roadhouse, right there. All right. So this environment's in play now. And we are good to go. First player token moves to Michael McGlynn. Michael will move. He's not going to adjust. Is he going to? No, because he's going to use an elder sign. He doesn't need to adjust. So he's not going to adjust his tokens, so he doesn't need to roll for the harried. Anytime he adjusts his skills, he's got to make a will -1 check. If he fails, his focus is reduced by 1. His focus is only 1. Ha! Alright. So he's just going to move back anyways. He's coming back from the abyss, which is here. Joe Diamond. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to Joe. Where are you, Joe? You got plenty of speed. I think he's going to go pick up this token. Let's see this Dark Young. Let's see what he does. He's Nightmarish 1. Yikes. Physical resistance. So he'll half damage. So we could probably take him out. It would go 1, 2, 3. I need to move speed of. He does have a speed of 4. He's got to survive his will check, though. That's the problem. Because he would take 3 will check. 3 will damage. He's a +0, so he would roll 3 dice, and he's got to pass it or he's going to go insane. You know what he's going to do? I think what he's going to do is he's going to actually increase his speed to 5, and instead of going after this monster right now, he's going to go get blessed. He's got plenty of monster trophies he can turn in. He's got plenty, so he's got to go to the south side church down here to get blessed, and he's all the way up here, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to stop here and get this clue. And then next time, he'll make it down there and get blessed. Okay. That is Joe Diamond. Ashcan Pete still would like to get through somewhere. Because he's got plenty of clue tokens. Ashcan, where are you? There you go. He's got so many clue tokens, he doesn't know what to do with them all. So he's got, how much money does he have? He's only got $1 to spend, so going to the store is not a great option. He's got 3 things that'll give him bonuses, but he just keeps failing his lore check. He just doesn't have a high enough lore. So maybe he can give those to somebody else. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have enough speed to get even over there. Jeez. Ashcan Pete is slow. I was hoping to get him through a freaking gate, but the only gate is this one, and I'll have to come over here and fight this Dark Young, which he does not want to fight anyone right now. Because he's got this fine gate. He can go through, cast this, and come right back. Oh, and right, he's in this because of Shub-Niggurath, right. Shub-Niggurath, Dark Youngs have the endless ability, so you don't even get him as a trophy. And he's yellow. What does yellow mean? Never move. Oh, he's never going to move. Damn. Okay, so he's going to stay here and guard this gate forever. So somebody's got to... Joe Diamond's going to go in there and murder him, but he's going to come down here and get blasted, and then... So it's going to be a couple turns before we come up here. So in the meantime... Ashcan Pete's just going to stay there. He's going to try this damn ancient tome again. Hey, pass! So he discards this and draws a spell. And because he can look at the bottom of the deck, he can take it from the top or the bottom. He can always look at the bottom. Bottom is Feed the Mind. Casting modifier -1, sanity cost is 0, upkeep. You can cast, exhaust, and sacrifice any amount of stamina up to the number of successes you rolled on your spell check. For each sanity, or for each stamina sacrifice, you gain 2 sanity. I think he'll draw the one on the top. I'm not very happy with that spell. Let's draw the one on the top. Actually, that wasn't the one that was on the bottom. You see, I left one on the... This was actually the one that should have been on the bottom. Well, that would have maybe been better. That's alright. He drew one from the top, so that's fine. We'll just take this. Withering. Cast exhaust to gain +3 to combat checks until the end of the round. So basically... a way for him to get +3 to magic checks to kill monsters. That might help. So that's his move. Bob Jenkins is going to move to the second spot in Rylith because he doesn't have anything cool. He's actually got 5 coup tokens. He could seal the gate if he ever gets his ass back. Alright, Michael McGlynn, where are you? Right, so he's going to use another Elder Sign. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ancient one. We opened the gates, right? We opened the gate somewhere, right here, this one. So we should have added added a token on him. So he's got a token now. Alright. The reason I remember that is because now Michael McGlynn is going to lose a sanity and a stamina and seal this gate and put out another token. Oh, he's a diamond. Is this guy a diamond? He is! Oh my god! Look at that! We're going to close the gate and kill the Dark Young. What? It's like we perfectly timed that. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. So that goes there. He gets a gate. And the Dark Young goes back in the box. And now we can go through there and close that gate as well. Come on, people. You can do this, my friends. Come on, people. So that was Michael McGlynn. Joe Diamond is going to have a blue encounter. Oh my gosh. Blue encounter. Where are all the blue cards? There's the blue card. Jesus. He's at the Silver Twilight Lodge. Get her to join the order. Carl Sanford and several of his henchmen ask, if you accept, pay $3 and take a Silver Twilight membership. If you decline, pass a will -1 check or lose 3 stamina as the henchman assists you out the door. Whether you pass or not, move to the streets. He's got plenty of money. So he's going to spend $3. 1, 2, 3. And become a member of the Silver Twilight Lodge member. Michael McGlynn. No. This is Joe Diamond. Sorry, Joe Diamond. Damn it. Did the wrong guy. Oops. Wrong guy. Joe Diamond spent money. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Silver Twilight membership. Whenever you have a encounter at the Silver Twilight Lodge, you have an encounter at the Inner Sanctum instead. Right. That's good. So that was him. Ashcan Pete. Once again, he spent the whole time out in the swamp, which makes sense. It's Ashcan Pete. The Unnamables. Pass a luck -1. Oh boy. Find a hidden cache. He only gets 1. Draw a unique item if he passes. No. Does he want to risk clue tokens to try and get this? Does he want to try and get some clue tokens? Spend some clue tokens for a unique? I think he will. He'll try a 1. He'll try 1. Try another 1. Come on. Come on. Yes, he got it. And with this special ability, he can look at the top or the bottom. So he can look at the bottom. Oh, look at what's on the bottom. And I did not set this up, my friends. We are definitely going to take that. And did we remove one from the ancient one? I don't think we did. When we sealed this gate right here. I don't think we did. So that's pretty good. Bob, where? Oh, Bob's in the Outer Worlds. Yep, everyone's had a turn. So it's Bob, and Bob is red or yellow. 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 Red, yellow. Ryleth. The 9 stars change, and the night stars change, and the brazen temple doors open, pouring forth a vast black corpulence. Roll a die and lose that much sanity. Oh, this is bad. He only has 2. He literally only has 2. Now, before I do that, can I cast a spell? Before I do that, oh no, this is upkeep phase. I can only do this in the upkeep phase. Okay. So, this is really bad. The night stars change and the brazen temple doors open, pouring forth a vast black corpulence. Roll a die and lose that much sanity. And he only has 2 sanity. So if I roll 2 or higher, he goes insane. Which is probably bad. Because he has 5 and can seal that thing over there. Come on, I need a 1. I need a 1. I need a 1! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Look at this. I rolled a 1. He is alive and well. He takes 1 sanity. Wow. Bob, you're amazing. You are amazing. That is the end of the round. First player token passes. If we close these 2 gates and don't get any on the board, we could technically win the game in a couple rounds. I mean, that's pretty far-fetched, but we do have another Elder Sign ready to go. We just need to get Ashcan Pete fucking going. All right, let's see what the Ancient One has to say about all this. Ancient One says, the Unnameable. Oh, guess what? Ashcan Pete just got sucked through a gate. A gate spawned on his head, and he gets... Yeah. Yep, I'm doing it right. Yep. All right, we got... Oh, another Rylith. Wow. And because a gate appears first, he gets sucked through and delayed, so he can't move when it's his turn. And then we have a monster show up. It is a cultist. Oh, nice. We got a cultist show up. Okay, well that's good because he can cast a spell and come right back. He's got a fine gate. Costs him some sanity, but he might be able to come right back and close that one. Ooh, we could be on the verge of something really good here. We're on the verge of something very good. Yes, correct. Correct. He will be able to do that. All right, so the Unnameable monsters appear, and the only monster we have is a moon monster. There is no moon, so he will stay there. All the other monsters have been killed. Then we do the headline: Strange Ornithologist Sightings. Headline: Draw monsters from the monster cups until they draw 2 flying monsters. They are placed in the sky. Flying monsters do not attack investigators with exhibit items before the end of the next turn. Leave this card in play until then to indicate this. So, ornithological sightings. Because the museum is in town, or the museum is staying here in town. We got to draw 2 flying monsters. There's one. We're just going to start grabbing them and just... No. There's one. All right, I got 2. We got a Bianchi and a Bianchi. They go in the sky. They go in the sky. Flying monsters don't attack investigators until before the end of the next turn. So I'm going to put this here, and it will stick around until the end, before the end of the next turn. They will not attack investigators with exhibit. Nobody's got an exhibit item, so they will attack anyone, so it doesn't matter. But I'll just leave that over there as a reminder. Oh, wait a minute. We're not done yet. We get a clue. Historical Society. Right there. All right, and then that's it. Okay. Now they go there. Nobody, does anyone have... I don't think anyone has... They had one card that had an opportunity to draw it, but they drew a unique item instead because it gave them the choice. Okay, so start of the turn, Joe Diamond. Where are you, Joe? You're right here, right. You're going to come down and get blessed. 1, 2, 3, boom, done. Next, Ash Can Pete. I want you... Oh, wait. Ash Can Pete can only stand up. Boom. That's it. He doesn't get to cast his spell. This says during the movement phase, so maybe he does get to cast this immediately. It says movement, cast and exhaust to immediately return to Arkham from the Underworlds. Does he get to do this immediately, Phoenix? Where are you? Right here. He's got the sanity costs. If he can cast and come immediately back, he would do that. Let's see if Phoenix Knight's still here and can help me. I think he can do that because it says movement phase. Or it says movement. So like during the movement phase. Yeah. So even though he was delayed because he got sucked through, he can still cast the spell. Yeah, so I'll show you this again because I know I just flashed it up there for a second. So it's got a casting modifier -1, sanity cost 1. It says magical spell movement, cast and exhaust to immediately return to Arkham from the other world. So I guess my whole question is about being delayed. Like if you're sucked through the gate and you're delayed, do you still get to do things or no? I'm looking for that. I know there's a thing on delayed. Says if a gate appears, investigators there immediately move to the corresponding other worlds and are delayed Add a Doom token to the Doom track. Any monster on that, yeah, did we add a... We didn't add a token for him, did we? We need to add a token for that gate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates. But we've sealed 2, so they should have 3 points. That's about right. Okay. So delayed. What is delayed? Delayed. Place the investigator marker on his side. The investigator may not move or receive movement points. Place the investigator marker on the side. The investigator may not move or receive movement points. So, I guess he cannot cast this because he's delayed, which makes, I guess, sense. That's why I was double checking. So all he can do is stand up on his turn. He's delayed. He can't do anything else. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine. He'll go back next turn. So that's Ash Can Pete. Bob Jenkins, he's gonna move back. Boom. There. Actually, since they're both Rylith, he can go back to either one of them. Wow. I was going to have, you know what? He might go back to this one because the cultist is there. He can get rid of kill the cultist with this little shotgun. Let's do that. He's going to move into there. Yeah, that's fine. Bob Jenkins is a shotgun of 4 plus 2. He's got 6 dice to take out this cultist. If you can't hit a cultist with a shotgun, then... wow! Oh my god! Talk about critical hits. He had 4 of the 6 were hits. Ooh, cultist is dead. Boomba, boomba, boomba. Okay. It might take Bob several turns to close this, though. That's the problem. Because it's a -3 to close it? Where are you? -3. So he's only going to have 1 die. You know, to try and close it. So that was his move. Michael Glenn, movement. What are you going to do, Michael? Let's see. Michael, what do you got? So I got 2 clues. Only 2 sanity. Getting some sanity back would be nice. Getting a couple clue tokens would help too, though. His speed is only 2, so he's going to go... Oop, that's... this is him right here. He needs him, so he's going to slide up. But he's going to have to do a will check first. His will is 4. It's a will -1 check. Which he passes, so he can adjust his sliders without any problems. One. He's going to 1, 2, 3. Pick up this clue token. Okay. Done. So, back to Joe Diamond. Joe Diamond is going to turn in monster trophies. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to turn in those 5. 2, 3, 4, 5 to become blessed. Bless. And I've got my blessed die. And I also have my cursed dice, so if anyone becomes cursed or blessed, which I'm going to put these over here to remind me he is blessed. Okay, that was his go. As can Pete. He's in the Outer Worlds. He'll have his encounter last. Bob Jenkins. Bob. Okay, Bob. All right, Bob. Come on, Bob. So only one die to close this thing. Otherwise, he's going to have to stay there another round. He's only got 5 clue tokens, so he can't spend a clue token. Come on, Bob. You can do it, Bob. No, you can't. All right, he's just going to stay there. So he does get a token. As long as he doesn't leave this location. You can still close that gate. That was Bob. But next turn he'll get 2 because he can use fight. That'll be 4. Oh, no, that'll still only be 1 dice. Damn. No matter what, he's only going to have 1 die. Damn it. Okay. It's Bob. Michael McGlynn. Encounter at the Historical Society. That's the brown one. Historical Society. The past life believers offered to channel the spirits of the ancients. You may join in and make a will +0 check to draw spells until you draw one with a sanity cost of 0. Keep that spell and discard the rest. Alternately, you may watch their technique and you make a luck -1 check. If you pass, you can take the psychic card. Okay, will +0. This is Michael McGlynn. His will is 4 +0. Come on, you can pass this. 3 successes again. Boy, we're on a roll. All right, so we draw spells until we draw one with the sanity cost of 0. Sanity cost 0. Sanity cost is 0. Here we go. Revelation of Script. Any phase, cast and exhaust to gain +3 to all lore checks, except spell checks until the end of the phase. Ooh, he should give this to Bob Jenkins. And Bob can then close the gate by casting this spell. Okay, then a luck -1 check. You can take the psychic card. Come on, Bob, are you psychic? You're not psychic. That's all right. We don't need it. That's all right. Again, so it's all up to red or yellow. Oh, here we go. Here it is for Ashcan Pete. You become tangled in a damp seaweed. Luck -1. Oh, boy. If you fail, roll a die and lose that much stamina. Oh, boy. He's got 6 stamina, so let's not lose at all. Oh, my God, he rolled 6. He's going to spend a clue to reroll. Look at that. 1. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Well, next round, hopefully he'll be able to come back and close that gate then. Okay. Let's see. This passes over, and now it's Mythos phase. Mythos phase. The Black Cave. No, there's already a gate there, so we're going to get a Monster Surge. That's going to be 4 monsters. We need to get a 1, 2, 3, and 4. A whole bunch of monsters appear. We got a night gaunt. We got a maniac. We also got a Calorian. That's not looking good. He's green. And we got somebody else with some fucking physical immunities. And that is the Formless Spawn. Jesus. So monsters surge everywhere. Okay, monster movements. He goes black, green. What did green do? Oh, they're special. Instead of moving, roll a die. At a 4 to 6, all investigators in Arkham lose a sanity. So, that is what we're going to do. 4 to 6, everyone loses a sanity, and that's going to be bad. We need to kill this son of a bitch quick. All investigators in Arkham loses... Oh, stamina. That's better. Stamina. I thought it said sanity. Stamina. So, stamina. We all lose the stamina. So, as can Pete. Or Bob Jenkins. As can Pete. Joe Diamond. Michael McGlenn. Alright, we all lost the stamina. That's bad. We got to get rid of this guy. This moon doesn't move. This dash moves, so he's going to come up here because he's a flyer. And we have the Rivertown Streets activity. So, ongoing effect. Rumor. Ongoing effect. Roll a die at the end of every Mythos phase while this card is in play, beginning the turn after it enters play. So, next turn. On a 1 or 2, we're going to increase the terror level by 1. If a single player discards 2 gate trophies during the Arkham encounter phase, while in the Rivertown Streets, return this card to the box. Each player draws a spell. Fail. If the terror level reaches 10, return this card to the box. Every investigator is cursed. Oh my god. Rivertown Streets. Wait, what? Oh, Rivertown, right here. Okay. We're going to put that right there on that spot because we're going to be using it. So tokens don't get placed on this until start of next turn. Then the terror level is going to go up every single time. Now the only way to get rid of it is discard 2 gate trophies while on that location, which is not what we're going to do because we need gate trophies to win the game. So, sorry about your luck. Alright, so, and a clue, there's no clue that time. Wow, that stinks. Okay. Oh, actually, hang on a second. We got 3 gates out there. The monsters would actually... They would actually conform. I'm going to have to roll these separately. Hang on. So first one we'll put up there at the other Oriloth. And then the next one will go there, which is this one. Then we have this one here. And then we have one more. We can put it wherever we want. And I think because they each have one, we're going to put it down here. All right. And it's a flyer, so it flies up there anyways because it moves. All right. Then the movement one. Which one moved? Which one moved? Which one moved? It was this guy. It was the flyer. This formless spawn didn't move. That's a problem. He's physical immunity. Oh boy. Good thing he's got the holy water. Good thing, Bob. Because you're trying to fight that monster there and not get knocked out. Oh my God. Okay, somebody big and bad is going to go kick some ass. Let's go. All right. Movement phase. Now. Ascan Pete, you're first. Oof. He's a +1 to get sneak by that guy. But sneak is a -1, so +1, -1 is neutral. So you'd have 4 dice to sneak by that guy and try to close that gate. Yeah, I think he does it. I think movement phase, he's going to cast Find Gate. So he's going to adjust his slider up 1 spot. So it's 4 -1 is 3 dice. -1. 4 -1 is 3 dice. Come on. Come on! Got it. Got it. Okay, so exhaust and immediately return to Arkham. So he's going to immediately return. Bam! And so he will be able to close that gate in a minute. So that's movement. Bob, no. Because he ends his move there. He's going to have to fight or evade this guy immediately. He is going to evade. I believe he's going to have to do that immediately. He's going to have to evade him first. Evading him. I got plenty of clue tokens. Come here. Come on, let's evade him. Evade. We evaded. Right there. So, okay, so we don't have to deal with that guy this turn. We'll be able to close the gate and use the Elder Sign and close it. That's good. Good job, Ashcan Pete. Now, Bob Jenkins, where are you? Bob is in the same predicament. He's got a stupid monster that just decided to spawn here. And unfortunately, this monster is a jerk. He's physical immunity, so five dice. -1 is 4 dice. He's got to pass a will check first. If he fails the will check, he will go insane. So he cannot afford to have that happen. Passes the will check. Thank God. Okay. Now fight is, we're going to use the holy water. Yes, we're going to use the holy water, which is +6. And +2 is 8 dice. -2 is 6. 2, 4, 6 dice. I need 2 successes to kill this son of a bitch. Really? Really? Oh, actually, since he's immune... yeah, that would... Yeah, okay. No, I was thinking something, but I was wrong. So he's got to spend a coup token. He's got to spend a coup token to roll a die. He's got to have 2 successes. So he's going to spend a coup token. He's going to spend a second coup token. And he got it. So he's got to spend 2 coup tokens, which means he doesn't have enough to seal the gate anymore. But at least he can get rid of it. That's a unfortunate set of events. Oh, that stays there. What am I doing? But this monster is dead now. He's got enough to bless himself. Nope, he's only got 4 monsters. Okay. Alright, so that's his movement. He's staying there. That's Bob. Michael McGlenn. Now, we need somebody to go over there and murder this guy, because we can't have him doing his thing. He's a -3 to fight, and he's got 3 hits. Let's see, Michael McGlenn, what can you do? Oh, you know what? He's blessed. Maybe... Oh, wait. He needs to roll dice at blessing. Oh, it's not his turn yet. We'll roll that when we get to his turn. So the holy water goes away. Because he used it to defeat that monster. Will checks are made with a +1 bonus, and stealth they're -1. Gotta remember that. So since he's blessed, maybe he should run over there and kill that other guy. Let me check Joe Diamond's stats here. He's only got 2 sanity. Yeah. So let Joe Diamond maybe come up and take care of this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Joe Diamond's turn yet. It's Michael. Michael. Does he want to go fight that guy? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Have him come up there. Michael, he could just move that up, but he's got to pass a will check first. Will check is 3 dice. Can he adjust his sliders or not? Yes, he can. So he's going to move that up and get 4 movements. And because he got 4 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, he's going to fight this guy. Okay, no will check. +1 to fight him. 6 plus 3 is 9 dice. I only need 1 hit, so probably gonna Get him, and we do. No problems. He's gone. And then he gets, bloop. Let's see, City of the Great Race, which is right here. Okay, now this is a toughie here. This one is going to be a fight. Joe Diamond is going to take on that guy there. Yeah, I don't think he needs to adjust anything. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on a second. No, he doesn't want to do that because if he goes over there, he's going to get sucked through the gate. So he's got to wait until Ashcan Pete closes the gate, then move over there. Damn. Because he'll be stuck in the outer worlds and not have a place to come back to. Oh, it's the start of his turn. I have to roll a die. If I roll a 1, he loses his blessing. So don't roll a 1. He rolled a 5, okay. So at least he's blessed now. So let's see if we can do something good. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has he still got a 5 move? He can move it up to 5. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to pick up another clue. Okay, that's all the movement. So Ashcan Pete encounters. He's going to Elder Sign. And can he do that? Yes, he can spend his stamina and a sanity. And he can seal the gate. So once again, he loses his little numbers. So right now he is only at 2. Let's see if that's correct. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates. We've sealed 2. Nope, we've sealed 3 because we just sealed this one. Oh, nope, wrong one. One down there is the one we just sealed, sorry. This one. And we would get rid of all plus signs. He's on a plus sign, and he's the only monster on the board again. Boy, we are a monster killing machine. He's got a monster. He's got a trophy. Okay. So we removed one from the guy. It cost us a salmon and a stamina. Lovely. We're killing monsters great. Okay, so if we were to remove these last 2 gates and get one more for us, we would win the game. So that's his turn. Bob, what is Bob doing? Bob would have loved to seal that gate, but he had to spend some clue tokens. So now he is just simply going to yeah, he's only got 1 in 8. He's got 1 in 6 chance. Failed. Damn. You know what? He's going to spend a coup token just to get rid of that gate. Got it. So we got rid of it. So at least it's not on the board anymore. And unfortunately, we need to get Ashcan Pete through because he's the one with the come back through the gate. So, that was Bob. Michael McGlenn is here. He'll have an encounter here in a second. And so we'll do Joe Diamond at Hips Roadhouse. That's like a gray one, I think. Not the brown one, it's the gray one. This one, I think. Hips Roadhouse. The man at the bar next to you is deep in his cup. Pass a luck +0 check. Wow. Nope. You may gain a bank loan from him. If you have a bank loan already, may convince him that you have paid it off and may discard a bank loan. Nope. I'm not going to take a bank loan. I've got plenty of money. Actually, well, he lost all of his money, but it's okay. No. We're not going to. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, the City of the Great Race is a green-yellow. City of the Great Race. In a flash of insight, you realize the purpose of the bladed artifact. Shivering, you put it back where you found it. Lose 1 sanity, but gain a clue. This is you. Lose 1 sanity. Oh boy. He's down to 1 sanity. But he gains a clue. No, he's 1 short. If we can get him 1 more clue, that would be awesome. Okay, that's it. There's only 2 gates out there, too. We got 3 gates. You need to have... equal to or greater than the number of players and none on the board. So if we were able to get rid of this and Bob or somebody was, doesn't matter, anyone get this, we could win. So what we're hoping is the Mythos tries to open in the Witch's House, the Independence Square, the Woods, because what happened to, oh, Bob closed it, right. So he loses his little token because he doesn't need it anymore. So we need to get somebody that can close this through. But all we have is this guy here, which is the wrong guy to be doing this. So maybe... Well, we got 3 monsters in the city street. Oh, let's see here before I... We have 3 monsters still in the city streets, so... Alright, let's see what the, This is, active now. Alright, let's see what the... Oh, let's see what the, Mythos phase is. The Graveyard. Nope, that's gonna open a new gate. Damn it. The Graveyard. Bummer. And a monster with it. See, I'm looking up at the ceiling. There's no way I could possibly see this one. Oh, elder thing. Oh, that's not good. If you fail a combat check against him, you discard one of your weapons or spells. He's a -3 to will checks. Oh boy. Alright, this is an environment, so this goes away. The weather is cleared up. Diamond, so he will move out to the streets. A clue appears at the black gate, but because there's a gate there, no clue appears. Clothing drive. Father Michael sends you out for a calling of clothing. Have you seen the streets? The homeless have been reduced to wearing rags and dirty strips. In fact, the beings here he has seen on the streets are mummies come to life and escape from the visiting museum exhibit. While this card is in play, investigators without exhibit items must evade or fight a mummy in each street location they enter. What? These mummies have the same stats as zombies, except they have a toughness of 2 and cannot be taken as trophies. Oh my god, that's really bad. What? You have to evade or fight a mummy in every single street location you enter. Wow. All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. We've been going for almost 2 hours again. And yeah, this is one of these games that could take 2 hours to play it. It could take 4 hours to play it. It could take 6 hours to play it. Just depends on how things come out and how good or bad you do and how quick the Ancient One arrives and kills you, I guess is the best way to put it. But it was a fun ride. Thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, or suggestions, let me know in the comments section down below. If you're new around here, subscribe. We'd love to have you. And also hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. Yes, good to see everyone. Thanks for coming by. Thanks to Phoenix Knight for his help. And, oh, hey, Tony Board Life was here, and I didn't even say hello to him. I'm sorry, Tony. I missed you out there. See that you posted a comment. Thomas Harkless, Phoenix Knight, and everyone else that showed up. I do appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.